You want to see a character with very little to zero reasonable counterplay? Hwoarang is the king of that. Hwoarang is the #1 character in the game right now, besides Anna, who has virtually no counterplay. Hwoarang is a type of character that has counterplay, but it's the most unreasonable, most hard read based bullshit kind of counterplay that exists in this game, and that's why he's so incredibly busted. His counterplay virtually doesn't exist. It's you have to guess right a lot of the time, and he has multiple options to beat out the good options that you would do against certain strings that he does, like right flamingo stance 4-3. It's an amazing string that Hwoarang has that beats the shit out of any type of counterplay you try to do if you try to sidestep right into attack or jab or dick jab, the typical styles of counterplay that you would do against certain characters. Hwoarang shuts that down with multiple options, multiple strong, scary options that deter you from wanting to do that shit. So you're just constantly guessing, what's the right move here? What is he going to try to throw out? And he's not necessarily always gambling with his life when he throws out those options. Oftentimes, he's so fucking quick to recover that it just is always in the Hwoarang player's favor. So he is probably the most privileged character in the game right now, overall, because he just never has to fucking worry. The stress is always on the defender, never the fucking Hwoarang player. Probably the most unreasonable counterplay. We're gonna do one thing. I want to show the Hwoarang bullshit because I love bashing this bitch ass character. I love it because it's so justified and it's so inexcusable, and I love watching the Hwoarang players just kind of. But he takes risks. But he's only at +1 after right flamingo stance 4-3 instead of +4, even though it says +4, because the fastest thing he can do is a 13-frame move, even though he's got fucking power crushes and shit. Oh, dude, he's also got like down 3-4 is really risky, guys. It's really risky, super risky. Yeah, it is. But if it hits, Hwoarang is having a great day, and nobody you've got to really know this is coming. Do you know what the counterplay is to this? Hard read. 100% fair move when you see it coming. 100%. There is nothing wrong with that. This is guaranteed every time. There's nothing the Hwoarang can do. You launch his ass for fucking hella damage. Down 3-4 is not the issue with this character. It's everything else this bitch has. Down 3-4 is not the fucking issue. So anybody complaining about this fucking... I can't do shit today. I really can't do shit today. I'm glad I'm not playing ranked. My thumbs are fucking trash. Jesus fuck. That's not the issue with the character. The issue with the character is stuff like this. So he's got this. Back in the day, let me tell you a little story. Back in the day, Hwoarang was a problem for players to play because he, at this distance, was kind of useless. He had to do stuff like this, a super linear, unsafe mid attack that was pretty decent on block.
Thanks for subscribing.
He has to have to work to get in on the opponent. Now you can be at this distance, and you just get in for free. And I'm +6 in his face. And if I want to be like, I don't know, really safe, not have to worry about getting punished at all, I can just do this shit. And I'm plus in his face. So there's no work to getting in anymore. Now his weakness, that used to be a weakness of the character, keep out, was great against Hwoarang. Now you can't really do anything to keep him out. Because if I go to try to electric to keep him out, this shit, not that. This shit beats out my electric, and I'm just fucked now. And I can't even jab interrupt because he's +6 and this is a 16-frame move. So now I'm just fucked. So I have to respect the Hwoarang. So what do? I have to just chill. Now that he's +6 in my face, he has multiple options. I can't sidestep. I can't really interrupt. I'm just kind of fucked. I have to just respect the Hwoarang. The other thing is Black Kite. This move is way too good, and it even launches in heat. Like, ridiculous. It's... So his weaknesses are gone. Okay. Well then, what else about the character that's crazy? The thing I hate the most about Hwoarang is trying to find the counterplay to his right flamingo 4-3. This shit is stupid. Left flamingo, he's got this. Yeah, he's got the jab. Left flamingo, he's got up forward 4. Scary launcher that low crushes. It's a hop kick at low crushes. Can you believe that shit? Doesn't look like it should. But he's actually not. His neither feet are on the ground for a split second of that move. So this beats dick jabs. It actually beats dick jabs. So there's nothing you can really do to this move. It's minus 14 on block. That's the only way you beat it. He's got this, which is annoying because it's 14 frames, which means it'll beat out it'll trade with a jab. A lot of players will say that all you can do here is jab, but he can do more than that. He has this. He has this. This is really good. So let's go over some sequences. That also trades with jabs, so you don't really have an option to interrupt him. You have to kind of take a guess, essentially. If you see that coming, you can sidestep right duck. And then launch it for it. You have to be very sharp, though. This sequence here, that's a 15-frame move. 13-frame move. I have to go for a jab here. That's the only thing I can do. And if I try to jab interrupt here, I get beat out. And he's +7 in my face, which is exactly where Hwoarang wants to be. So the thing I can do here is try to dick jab. But then that happens. So the answer here is sidestep right block, see what he does, but then you don't get anything. You don't get fucking anything. He just gets to throw out that plus on block jab for free, and then if he does the hop kick there, yes, you do get a 14-frame punish on block. So you do get your 13-frame punish there. But if you sidestep right, and you try to beat out the jab really quick because you can't sidestep into block to beat that jab out, if you think that's what he's going to do, the only option you have is sidestep right into the immediate follow-up, and then you get launched by the fucking kick. So you're either not getting your punish for the jab, or you're getting launched by the kick, or you're just blocking both of them, and you don't get anything for it. Yeah, there's nothing. You can't do anything there. The other thing that's annoying about that stance is you can do this shit, too. So sidestep right to try to beat out the jab. You can't even do... So what are you supposed to do here? Sidestep right into the duck? Don't get a punish for that. What about sidestep right into the dick jab? Oh, cool, I got a dick jab. No, I don't. No, I fucking super don't. Okay, so just sidestep right and see what he does? Try to go for a punish, you don't get it because he recovers immediately? Can you sidestep left that? Yeah, but then he has other options to beat out your set. And the jab, you can't sidestep left, no. You can't sidestep that left, it tracks that way. And you can't sidestep that left either. It tracks both directions. You can step that left. This is only three options of the shit that he has. He has other shit that just adds to the bullshit. Let's throw in more shit, why don't we? Let's see what options we have. Oh, yeah. The annoying fucking counter hit launching low that's only minus 12 on block. This fucking shit right here, yeah. Down 4. Oh my god, man. Guess how fucking much that tracks. Jesus, way too much to both sides. Let's try to get the power crushers in there now. And let's see what we can do here. Sidestep right. Doesn't work. Sidestep left. Oh, that's good. Got that one. Got his back there. But I can't step that left. Can't step that left. Keep in mind, these are like all the best options. These are the options that you'll see a Hwoarang player mix within this sequence here. And this isn't the only sequence that he can do this in. The down 3-4 shit, he's got a bunch of mixing from that as well. Okay, so I'm gonna try to sidestep jab everything that he's got here. That doesn't work, and guess what? That's not shit you want to eat, right? This is deterring me from sidestep right. Why the hell would I try to sidestep right when that's supposed to be the counterplay? I eat the jab, now I'm -7 in his face. I eat the jab again, sidestep left is scary. Why the hell am I sidestepping this left? I get his back for him doing that, good. And for him doing that, good. So there's a little bit of counterplay to those strings. But I can't step that left, so that sequence is just not steppable at all. I get his back for this, so his one power crush. He hasn't done the other one yet. And that tracks, by the way, all the way around. Want to see how fucking much that second hit tracks? Why does this realign? That was sidewalk left. I'm not pressing anything. Why? I get that this is -14, but why does it track so goddamn much? Why? And then if I do a jab interrupt, I lose that sequence anyway. Look how much damage he takes for one jab versus how much I take on as chip damage that then resets the neutral. So a jab interrupt here doesn't work. If I do a dick jab, I die. And that's just one option, so I have to sidestep right. So then I can get sidestep right into block. And you get your down back 1-2. Cool. Fair enough. Unreasonable, but at least you get something. What about this one? You can sidestep this one. Both directions. But if you try to do jab counterplay, you lose that interaction because you lose more health. Jab doesn't do shit. And if you dick jab, you never want to dick jab Hwoarang. Don't do it. Just don't dick jab Hwoarang. Like, it's not a good idea. Like, a lot of people think, oh, just dick jab Hwoarang. Don't do that. He's gonna kill you. He will kill you. You can electric on reaction to the first hit whiffing. Yeah, I'll try left. Yeah, you can. Sidestep right block is very effective. It's not that effective. You can't sidestep right block this shit, or sidestep left block this. So what it's telling you to do for this, you require a jab interrupt, which we've just established is not a good idea for 3+ moves that he has. So the jab is just too fucking strong. If you wanna punish the jab, this is your best. Oh, fuck. If you sidestep right block, you don't get a jab punish. What the fuck is this recovery, dude? It recovers faster than a normal jab. It's +5 on block against Hwoarang. It's +7 on hit. That's a reasonable one. So you can do that, but that's sidestep into duck, which we already established is not a good idea. We don't want to be doing sidestep into duck because he has other shit. Sidestep left duck beats that. But then you still lose to the down 3-4. So Hwoarang is a walking reaction check. Yeah, it's unreasonable. It's constant mind game pressure in your face at all times. He's always plus. He recovers extremely fast from moves. Don't even get me started on backlash horse shit. On top of that, he's got a myriad of options in these stances that leave him at plus frames and recover extremely fast. And the onus is always on you to make sure that you basically guess right. The essential beating Hwoarang counterplay is guess correctly. And we haven't even talked about his counter hit heat shit. We haven't talked about his counter hit down back 4 or his mix up with down back 4 being blocked. It's nonsense. It's garbage. Why are you giving them a mix up on block? Yeah, it's absurd. Left flamingo can't really kill you with lows. Down 3-4 is one of the scariest strings that he has, and he can do that from left flamingo. And it tracks both sides. Flappy is stupid. Yeah, he's got an 8-frame kick that's a launcher if you try to punish his down back 4 with your while standing 4. I remember talking to K-Wiz back in Tekken 7 about the stance jab, and he told me to never worry about throwing it out because it recovers comically fast. Yeah, exactly! And it's the same thing here. It's like, what is the complaint from Hwoarang players? Where is the weakness to this character? They got rid of his fucking weaknesses. This move and this move do way too much for him now. Down 3-4 is only 20 damage in his launch. It's not about the damage, dude. He gets fucking plus 14. The thing about Hwoarang is his best position, the best thing that you can possibly do with Hwoarang is be plus in your opponent's face. You want to be in their face. Kazuya, if you're playing Kazuya, you want to be at like range 2-ish and keep them out with electrics until you get a knockdown. That's Kazuya. With Hwoarang, he wants to be glued to you at range 0 at all times in plus frames. That's his glory. He loves being there. That's what this string does. This string is plus 14 on hit, and you can loop whatever the fuck you want to do from here. His heat is broken as fuck. Everything about this character is broken, dude. Everything. Hwoarang is broken as a package. There are characters like Lydia that are only broken as fuck in heat. And then outside of heat, it's just when they have the 3 installs. Then they're also pretty stupid. But Hwoarang is broken 24/7. There's nothing that you have to hard read to beat this character. You have to hard read the guy. How the hell are you supposed to do that in a 1-2? Which is a tournament setting and a fucking online ranked setting. So, online ranked, 1-2. Tournament setting, 1-2. How the fuck are you supposed to collect enough data to get hard reads on the Hwoarang to beat the Hwoarang consistently in a 1-2 environment? It's completely, and even then, it's still extremely difficult to beat a Hwoarang player needing hard, when all the counterplay revolves around hard reads. Like, it really is about hard reading the character. You can't just, there is no real option select, because for every option that you have that beats out his options, he's got 2 or 3 options that are great for him that beat out the option that you use to beat the other options you're afraid of. And you can't give a character 2 or 3 options to beat that counterplay. Layer 2 counterplay should have 1 or 2 options to beat it out. Not 3, not more than that. Lydia's a really bad comparison. Lydia's heat is insanely busted, though. Lydia is extremely broken in heat. She's reasonable without heat. Hwoarang is extremely busted in heat and extremely busted without heat. Hwoarang is just absurd all the way around. There is no getting around it. You can be K-Wiz and tell me that he's got, he's only +1 in left flamingo stance after right flamingo stance 4-3 connects. He's only +1. So just jab because it beats out everything but the jab. But the jab is one of the scariest things he's got. I don't care about the damage. I care about the frames. It's still his turn. So I'm then forced to guess again. If I lose to his jab, now I'm at his mercy. I have to fucking guess again. I have to hard read his shit again. Fuck that. I'm gonna sidestep right and hope he doesn't down 3-4 or hope he doesn't down 4, because that does track the sidestep right, especially if you go sidestep right into immediate jab punish to try to get your fucking jab punish if he goes for his jab. You can't sidestep right block because then you lose the opportunity to punish, so you have to sidestep right commit to the punish, which then gets fucked up by down 4. And you get counter hit launched for a -12 on block low that tracks both directions. Or you can try to sidestep jab, but then his down 3 kills you. Because you don't even get time to fucking sidestep right jab. It'll connect as soon as you sidestep right. So what are you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna dick jab, but then I get fucked up by the power crushers, both of them, or I get fucked up by the launcher. He's got multiple options to beat dick jabs, and that's a horrible option against Hwoarang. Don't ever dick jab Hwoarang. Crazy character to dick jab against. Horrible counterplay. It's not counterplay.